Oh, can I do this? I always wanted to do that.
Just put it right here.
Oh, this is cool. It has a magnet. You guys will be sorry, because you know about Asians and alcohol tolerance, right? So I could probably drink a whole shitload of stuff. Well, I'm Mike Kojima, and you're not. I guess some of the stuff I'm known for is I'm the editor-in-chief of MotoIQ.com. And if you don't know, it's like a car nerd tech website, web magazine. So if you love cars, you ought to check it out. I'm a motorsports engineer. I'm Dai Yoshihara's engineer. So I do a lot of the drift stuff. I also do time attack and road racing. And although I'm a general engineer, I'm mostly known for chassis setup and suspension design and things. The really cool stuff, I have like NDAs, so I can't really talk about it, but unfortunately it's all secret. So I'd have to kill you if I talked about it.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
I'm really bad at sports. I was the nerdy, smart kid that was good at math with glasses. You know, the kind of guy that everybody picks on. And when you play sports, nobody picks you. You're always sitting on the bench. You get picked last or second to last.
Boucher.
Yes! We're skins.
I might have sucked at ball sports, but then I was really good at BMX, skateboarding, motocross. The best at things that had machines, because I was always pretty good with tech stuff. So like my dirt bike was always set up better than the other kids, so that's why I was fast. And things that allowed me to use my brain more than my body is what I was good at. I had like this really bad Datsun B210. It was so slow that my friends could beat it on bicycles. But I was also building a 68 Mustang on the side and ended up running 11s in the quarter mile and getting all out of hand. Kind of looked like one of those Shelby Trans Am cars. That was the first car I really built. I drive this thing called the Angry Hamster, old beat up EP3 Civic Si, like probably one of the worst Hondas ever made. It's really fun to drive, but it's ugly and it's not that cool. You know what, before we talk about stance, I better take some alcohol here. So, in a way in our industry, like stance is always controversial. You know, like a car is personal expression. And with the kids nowadays, a lot of them aren't interested in the cars. And if it's something they're interested in, I think that's cool. The thing I do have problems that I'm really passionate about is when kids have severely stanced out cars, you know, like with 30 degrees and negative camber and no suspension travel and really poke style stretched fitments and things like that. Their cars are super dangerous to be driven on the street. I mean, I don't mind, you know, like 10 degrees negative camber and, you know, a really tight fitment, as long as it doesn't rub. But you see some of that super extreme stuff and, you know, that's a public menace as far as I'm concerned.
It's a sledgehammer.
That's pretty hard. I think I like almost everything. There's some that, you know, like I'm really good at, like maybe road racing, drift, drag racing. You know, I'm good at those setups and I'm very comfortable. Shoot, I like almost anything going fast that's cool. Like a road race car with the aerodynamics, it's really important to have what we call platform control, because the undercar aero works only good at a certain attitude, because we have stuff called pitch sensitivity. Let's say you have a big ass splitter, right, that makes downforce in the front, and then you have your rear diffuser that produces downforce using the underbody of the car. You need airflow going under there to make the diffuser work, because basically the diffuser makes the car like an upside down airplane wing. And the splitter recovers stagnation pressure. The splitter is like a plank out in front of the car. Air hits the front of the car, and when it encounters the front of the car, like the front grille and the front bumper, the air slows down, like the velocity changes, the air gets slower. So the air is bleeding off energy. It just pushes the splitter down, basically, to be very simple. So in a road race car, a time attack car, we worry a lot about body motion control to avoid pitch sensitivity issues. So a road race car is like really stiff, so we get consistent downforce, but we still try to get good grip when we're at speeds below where the aerodynamics come into play. Now drift cars, aerodynamics is not such a big deal. Drift cars are all about mechanical grip. So a drift car is actually like really soft and the suspension's really compliant. And with the drift car, we're worried about maintaining some platform control because if the car is all floppy, it's slow to respond for the driver and he can't do transitions. And the car is less predictable when following and trying to sneak up. And we try to get like the anti-dive and anti-squat out of the suspension. A drift car is soft and compliant, and the road race car is stiff and tries to maintain a good platform for predictable aero. I'd say the best moment in FD is when we won the championship. That was sweet.
2011 champion, Daijiro Yoshihara!
It was like a Cinderella story, and we won the championship right at Irwindale. Perhaps when we started to run the BRZ, and the BRZ was sort of underfunded and overrushed, and I mean, it was humiliating to campaign the car the first year, and I felt really sorry for Dai, and it was a personal embarrassment to field that car. It wasn't ready, and it took us years to recover from that, actually. It's kind of biased because I work for him, but I really like Dai. Dai is kind of like the dream driver. He's super smooth, super consistent. He's really easy on equipment. He has a lot of mechanical empathy. Andy Luck, he's kind of ugly. I actually like Andy Luck a lot. I mean, he's super mean to me and always gets on my case, but he's really nice to my daughter, so that's where it all counts. Not for about 30 years. I used to when I was a kid. And you know, like since I'm a nerd, I'd lose. The alcohol is getting pretty low. Getting kind of nervous. Now the real me comes out. I speak Samurai Bill Kill Japanese. I tried to speak my Kill Bill Samurai Japanese to Robbie Nishida, and he looked at me and said, "What the f?" and he walked away. So I don't think I speak a foreign language. Samurai Japanese. Oh man. All right, that's probably good. Actually, both is all right. All right, that's good. I'm gonna have to piss, throw up, everything.
Give me some of the whack.
Yeah, I whack all the time. You know when you're married. Maybe Avatar, because I got a thing for blue chicks. You know, I don't know. I'm not that much into porn. Like, you just gotta kind of imagine things you did.
She's a lady.
It's better for your mind, too, to exercise it like that. I am definitely a USDM guy. With my experience going to Tokyo Auto Salon and looking at some D1 cars and stuff, I think they're way behind us in building cars. I mean, even like some of their famous time attack cars are pretty booky. I'm a turbo kind of dude. And nothing can beat a turbo for pure power production and how broad the power band can be. Man, my whole life is a big project. You know, like a lot of it's our FD stuff, the continually development of that. I help SPOO with the time attack program, but at Moto IQ, we're always working on stuff. You know, we don't get so much hits on the grams and all that, but at least our stuff doesn't blow up.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
My signature drink is this weird blue margarita that's really strong that my friend makes, and we call it C16. Oh man, my wife hears this, she's gonna get pissed. One time, we're out with my friends after a race, and I got really hammered, and I guess I got everybody kicked out of this restaurant because they said I was really drunk, and about halfway through dinner, I stood up and yelled this, and I grabbed the tablecloth and yanked it off the table and knocked everything off the table. And we got kicked out. I'm Mike Kojima, and thanks for having my boring ass on this show.